I don't know how much of a look of this you got in other videos. You might have just seen it when I was showing the drums there, but this is a proper water tank that you're supposed to cut water around with on a trailer. Now you'll see these big bits here. This is pretty old school. My uncle owned this, my dad now owns it. He says we might as well leave it at your place because you always use it, and she's got baffles in it, which good ones do have. Now this holds about 1,500 litres of water. My uncle used to write 1,550, but it works out it's, I think it might be 1,480 or yeah, 1,500, something like that. There it is there, there's a bit of water in the bottom. There's a tap that goes out the bottom there, which I do have a fitting for one pump that goes into that, but I usually just use submersible pump and just drop it straight in here. It's been getting a bit rusty, so I've had to put like a car speaker magnet in here to get a bit of the rust out. But there's one of the baffles there. You've only got not much room, as you can see, between the baffles. And that means it doesn't shake so much as you're driving along. You know, and sort of, yeah, it can really shake and start to shove your car. And this one does shove your car a bit when you go to brake your car. Like when you put your brakes on, you can sort of feel it pushing you. Because the trouble with water is it's so heavy, it gets a lot of momentum, and it's not easy to stop at all. You know, there's one locally, a bloke had a semi, and he's made this trip 1,000 times before. And he come around the corner, he tipped the whole thing on the side. And I turned up within about 5 or 10 minutes of it having tipped over, and you can see the whole underside of the semi and the trailer, and there's diesel all over the road, and the cops were there and all that, and state emergency service and all that were there, and yeah, I had to slowly putt through with diesel all over the road. But yeah, it's, you know, it's something that you got to take very easily, drive very slow when you're cutting water, and I've found that out myself. But yeah, you know, this one's got the baffles, which is what you should have in the proper one. Some of them even got like a honeycomb cell sort of a thing inside. But just to use a normal water tank, it'll work, but you really risk running through a red light and getting yourself killed and things like that. And you never ever want to get very fast a speed up when you're dealing with cutting water.